We want to compete at the highest level, and if you want to compete at the highest level, you got to be a full cost of attendance school, and we plan to be a part of that, and again, make sure we provide for all of our student athletes.
In recruiting, here, the parents, they want to know, all right, they want to know about, hey, the football and where he fits and all that. They just want to know that he's going to be in a great environment. Who's he going to be around? And you know what, when I'm not there to pick him up when he falls, are you guys going to do it? That's what they want to know. And, it's not like how much money is my son getting and all that. Now, the players, because that's what gets brought up by other schools, well, how much are they going to pay you? And I thought this was a little bit comical this year because nobody knows that. And there was like, well, they said they're going to pay me $10,000. I'm like, we'll pay you 20. I mean, just throw numbers out there. I mean, because it wasn't even established. It still isn't. Now, what I do like about that is, yes, that is going to provide financial assistance to some of these guys, that need it too. Some guys, hey, you know what, mom and dad can pay for some groceries, extra couple $100 a month. Some not, and that's just the reality. And us having the ability to feed these guys, the ability to give them some additional money, and here's what I think. I think these guys that use their money wisely, they're going to have additional money, and you know what? You may walk out of here with, X amount of dollars that could be invested or put towards something that you have a degree, and fortunately for some of these guys, all school paid for, and now you've got extra money that can be sitting there waiting for you. That's a great head start. And so to me, yes, I like it. I'm glad that we're able to do it. It's definitely going to be something that we're going to address because now you're talking more money and ability to do something with it rather than, we all know, think back, right? You're 18 years old, you're going to go buy that pair of shoes, right, that everybody wants. They're $500 and all that. Well, maybe you can hold off on that a little bit and put this towards something, and when you come out of college, you got a great head start.
I think it's going to help with recruiting. Obviously, we can compete with what everyone else is competing with in terms of resources that way. I think, it shows at Boise State what it is. It's a very progressive place, always moving forward. And so when this hit, I knew we'd do it, and we'll run with it.
It's definitely going to be a great thing for our student athletes, just because I know there's several girls on our team that work a job just to, have a little extra money. Our stipend now, it might not cover everything that we need to do on a day-to-day basis, so I think it's going to be a great thing for us.
Biggest, strain for me is probably rent and, utilities and stuff, because when you take that out of the stipend and, the other expense we got to pay for is food, and I think, when you take out the rent, there's only leaves so little for food and other little things you got to pay for. So
it's a great rule, and it's important. I mean, some of these kids come from backgrounds where they don't have a lot to cover cost of attendance and all the things that that it takes for a college student to have food. And I think it's really important that these guys are taken care of in a way that maybe a normal college student would be taken care of. I mean, you're asking these guys to be in practice and not have outside income and not have outside revenue in jobs, but then you put them in a poverty situation sometimes. So I think it's really important, and I'm glad that our school's able to do it. Not all schools are going to be able to do it, and it certainly gives us a recruiting advantage. If you truly want to compete for championships, and you truly want to go out and recruit the best student athletes at the highest level, well, then we need to have that commitment at the highest level, and we do here at Boise State.